and welcome back to another exciting episode of Outside the Fire. I'm your host, Crazy J. What we're doing here on these series a lot of times, and these kind of started with, I've always wanted to do interviews and get to know people inside the chili community and see what makes them tick behind the burn, we do talk about that a little bit, how they got into it, stuff like that. But this year, the League of Fire is hosting 2 competitions at the West Coast Hot Sauce Experience in San Diego. We are just about a month away exactly, and we're getting into it. Well, there are multiple couples, and I've met this couple in person. They made a trip all the way from the south up here into the mountain ranges and central PA to attend some events, and they're wonderful people to get to know. But that's why I brought them here in front of you, because I want you to get to know them as well. Please welcome today's adventure.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello, welcome.
Today is an adventure on today's adventure.
Thanks for having us, brother. It's good to see you again, man.
Oh man, it's awesome.
Everyone.
For sure. You two look lovely today. Love it.
You're awesome, brother. I love the sunglasses too.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my thing.
Very
I didn't get some of those for San Diego, dude. I'm trying to hunt.
Yeah.
For sure.
We're all gonna need them.
I need to get some with like my Crazy J logo on them.
You
or something.
do.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
You do.
You do. You do.
Awesome.
I think you could design some killer shades like that.
Awesome. Well, I am so glad you guys were able to work me into your schedule. I know everybody has busy lives, and we make things work the best we can.
No, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and we'll get started. How I start off all of them, I give you kind of a free intro to yourself, kind of whatever you're comfortable sharing, maybe where you're from, a little bit of a background about you, whatever you're comfortable sharing. You can each speak, you can, however you want to do it. So the floor is yours.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll let the lady have the floor.
Well, goodness, if you give me the floor, you're gonna have to stop me because
She
I'm
can
a
talk
talker.
again.
We
Yeah.
got all night.
But she
So
can
I
talk.
guess I can start there. Actually, hey, just a quick fact about me. I got COVID in January. Don't forget that COVID is still out there because I got COVID in January.
Wash your hands,
Yes.
sanitizer, all that stuff.
It paralyzed my vocal cords and I had no voice for 4 entire months. So I'm just thankful that all of a sudden one day it came back. Ironically, it came back on our anniversary.
Yeah, it did actually. That was awesome.
So
She yelled at me on our anniversary.
I was not able to yell at him for 4 months. I had to angry text him. I'm like, you stand there and pull out your phone because I got something.
You had to text in all caps to get him to understand. Oh,
Yes.
Dude, I just took my phone and cleared it.
I'm
I'm not gonna lie to you.
But don't forget that COVID is still out there. But anyway,
Yeah, be
besides
safe,
that,
guys. Practice
thank
safe.
you for having us.
Safe.
I'm happy to be here. Ryan and I have been in this industry for, I don't know, a couple of years, and he's the one who really got me here because
that was going to be a question I was going to ask. So let's get into it. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So
I mean,
I would say we've been here for about almost 3 years now. We're coming up on our 3-year anniversary. So 3 years ago,
in the community.
in the
26
community.
years
Yeah,
together.
that's true. Right? Yes, that's true. We are high school sweethearts. Luckily, we're one of the few. We've been together for 26 years.
Wow.
We have 4
Nice.
kids, and our oldest is almost 25 years old.
And
So
we have a grandchild.
I'm not going to lie, you two do not look old enough
we
to
are.
come together and have kids that young. Or that
No.
old, I mean.
I know.
Yeah,
We're
we hear
kids,
it a lot.
we
Man.
do.
We do.
But we love each other, and he is the reason why I'm here because he has always been into the spicy life. He's always loved the hot peppers.
I'll get into that.
Yeah,
on my side,
yeah.
but she'll-
You can explain that. Yeah, like he would make his salsa and stuff, and I would never try it. So 3 years ago, my spice level was buffalo. Okay.
Right.
And here I am today because he saw some challenge from Sonoran Spice Company where if you eat a Reaper, one of their dried Reaper peppers, you get a free t-shirt.
Okay.
So, me, dumb old me, he's like, hey, let's do this challenge together. So that's actually our first YouTube video is us eating a dried Reaper. So, me to go from buffalo to eating a Reaper for my first pepper was kind of crazy. So
Right.
fast forward 3 years, and here we are today. I found my love for spice. Women seem to have a higher tolerance. No offense to the men out there, but if
Are
you
you
look,
messing with me?
if you look at the women in this industry, there are some badasses out there. I don't know if I'm allowed to
100%.
say that there are. Okay, and I'm hoping to be one of them. There's actually a club called the Women's League of Fiery Fierce Queens.
Yes, I've heard of them. I've heard of
Yeah,
that.
Telling you,
It's an awesome group of ladies.
There are
I'm not
some-
knocking it, but I
some
gotta
good
stand for
people
my
out
boys.
there. Yeah.
No, it's good to see the
So,
ladies. I'm gonna cut you
There's
off.
just so many challenges, and capsaicin and the spice and the heat and everything. There's so many health benefits to it, and it's fun. And we found this community with so many friends that we have met
This is the best
along
part.
the
This is
way.
the best part.
It really is. The people in the chili community are our best friends, and I think that's the best part of it all is we're all here for the same thing. We love the burn, right?
That's right. I mean, it is.
Yep.
Casual roasting. Matt, what's up, brother? He's on.
I haven't even looked at
Sunny.
any of
We
your
have
comments.
Sunny on
I'm
Sunday.
telling you, I haven't talked for 4 months.
actually-
So give me the spotlight.
Oh yeah, I know. I figured this was going to happen, and I'm okay with it. It makes these interviews so much more fun.
My boy Chili Dean.
I have a lot to say.
He's so glad you have your voice back. He said.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
It sucks to lose.
It does.
No,
really
it doesn't,
does.
man. Like it was great for a couple months. Now I'm back in hell.
You don't
I'm not
realize,
joking.
though, how much
No,
you need your
you
voice.
don't. All
You're
joking
like-
aside. All
When
joking
you pull
aside.
into KFC to order dinner because you don't feel like cooking, and you're like, they
Yeah.
can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
Dang, man, I gotta go in and order and point
Funny
or
she used-
show. Can I get the number 10?
Just bump the table.
Oops.
She's funny. She used KFC as a reference because she hates KFC.
Oh,
I'm
But
not
anyway, anyway,
but they love it.
it's always
I
the
gotta
least
say
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Miguel.
Awesome. Well, it is awesome to get to know you. And like I said, you guys, great people. So let's talk about today's adventure. Why today's adventure, where that came from. Let's get into that.
Yeah, today's adventure really, man, COVID, dude, it hit us all. I think.
It did.
Yes.
We all got a little bit bored. It's been about 3 years now. So, 3 years ago, man, what a
We
weird
were
life we all
bored.
lived, right? It all kind of
He's
came
like,
back.
I want a free T-shirt. I'm bored. Let's
That's
do
pretty much
this
what
challenge.
it came to. I was like, I like to eat spicy,
Mhm.
and like we were like, we love to travel, we love to do things together.
Yeah.
We've always been about, like I said, what
Mhm.
she said. 26 years together, high school sweethearts. We're like, how can we make the best of COVID?
Yeah.
And that's how today's adventure kind of came along. In the dare
Yeah.
too.
It was
because
going to
I,
be
I
a
like
travel
spicy
channel.
stuff, and I love free T-shirts.
Yeah.
Right?
Who doesn't
So,
love a free T-shirt?
In that, I dared her to eat the pod with me, man,
Yeah.
and it kind of evolved from there. And she got bit by the bug.
I did.
Nice.
It wasn't going to be a spicy channel, though. Honestly, I mean, today's adventure, because
Was
we
going
love
to be
to
like a travel thing.
and we do
Right.
travel a lot. We both work from home, and we both have to travel for our jobs.
So we try to travel.
So luckily, we do get to travel a lot together, which is cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the spicy bug bit us, and
Yeah,
that's kind of a majority of what
That's kinda
we do.
how it
We do
started.
other things here and there
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
really for me. I think it was like we did start with that, and then this community again.
Yeah.
Back to the community. I've done everything from touring and being a band and musician, played sports, everything that you could do with other people in a community, in a sense, and being a part of something. It bit us, man. It
did.
wasn't the spicy bug. I don't think it's the spicy bug, although that is a good bug to get bitten by.
There was something in the water
It's all you. It
Well,
really is.
and the challenges.
It's like a
I think
family.
it's chasing that endorphin rush
Mhm.
afterwards. You want to feel that again, that endorphin
Yeah.
rush. that comes
Well,
with
yeah,
it.
that too. That's an awesome thing. Like for me, like I do love the endorphin rush.
Right.
Yes.
That is something that I love. I'm not a big drinker. I drink from time to time, but I would rather eat
Yeah.
with peppers.
Yeah.
And,
It is,
and get
it's
the burn off
fun.
of that. And
Yeah.
it's a great community of people.
Yep.
I think it's
And
I don't know,
everybody
it's hard to
loves
explain.
adventures. I mean,
Yes.
how many times do you see somebody's post on Facebook or anywhere, and they started off with, on today's adventure, we did this. And that's kind of how our life has always been. I mean, whether it's good or bad,
It's kind of
you never
landed
know
here,
what life
Jay.
is going to throw at, whether you get
Yeah.
like a flat tire on the road
It's
or
kind of
whatever.
landed
It's
here.
every day is an
Yeah.
adventure on today's
But-
adventure. So that's how the name came
Yeah.
to be.
Excellent.
It's
Yeah, that's
how we
a
get
very
going.
similar direction to how I went with Crazy J's Wild Ride when I
Mhm.
kind of developed that from, just going with the Crazy J thing. And I was like, you know what? I call it going for the ride, the waves that come
Right.
with it, and I was going to kind of try to do like travel around and hit other people's challenges. And, like you said, COVID kind of stopped a lot of that. So we had to do a lot of things very much like we're doing right now. But
Yeah.
it has improved friendships. It has brought people together. And every time it's a meeting, it is a happy reunion.
Yep.
It is. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it, Jay? Like, I mean, not to go crazy, Jay, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's awesome, man. Like it for me, like the world was what then, right?
Yes.
And then everybody came together, like you said.
Yeah.
So it's we've had the privilege of meeting you personally, and I've had the privilege of competing with you. You were one hell of a competitor.
And that was with a year layoff, brother. I hated that.
I know, but like,
I hated that I gave such a poor showing after that. But
no, dude, you did great. Like you boosted my morale for San Diego. I'll tell you that,
Yes.
because you're a beast, dude.
Thank
You
you.
are. Like I watched your videos back, and being against somebody like you, it's like, man, that's how we gun ourselves right now in these competitions. We love everybody. Like
Yes.
everybody that's in there. These are our friends. These are like our family.
And I
But
think that's what
you
makes
and
it
I
fun.
stand at each other and we grab pods and we look at
Yes.
each other. She's not like, I mean, she might be my wife
He's my
here
best
right now,
trainer.
but she is my competition.
Yeah.
Yes.
Competition
And it's-
and
It's that
Confidant.
friendly push amongst people that
It is.
are
It is.
pushing you, and they want to see you do well, but at the same time,
Yep.
everybody is competing. That's what makes this community so great. It's kind of like,
It is.
in my opinion, like, and I don't want to really compare it, but like NASCAR. Fans of racing love racing, and they want their person to do well, but they want to enjoy the experience, and that's what this
Yeah.
community is all about.
Yep.
And
It is true.
It's a very good. Like we live in the Carolinas. I never
Right.
watched NASCAR until we moved down here in the Carolinas. But that is a great description, man. I mean, it does help describe, because that is what it is. It's a community.
Yeah.
They are a community in that. Like they
Right.
and they party and they gather around. Like we used to live in Charlotte, so like by the Motor
Yeah.
Speedway.
Oh yeah.
They love each other, even though they hate the next guy that loves the racer that's not their guy. They still embrace, and that is what this community is. You were right, and you're out of retirement, dude. So
10 straight days of hot sauce chug challenges brought me
you
back
can
into the
feel
game.
it, dude. And he comes out of retirement, and he's like, "I'm out of retirement." It's not like Tiger Woods. He's like, "I'm gonna
Oh no, I didn't do half. I
He's
didn't do
stuck,
half
dude.
a round and say call it quits.
You came out and you were like, "Tiger Woods, what? Oh, get out of my way!" Like hockey, dude.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
so speaking of dares, there is a series on your YouTube channel about where you guys competed against each other for some haircuts. Let's talk
Oh, yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
Yeah.
Because Ryan, you had some pretty long hair, if
He
I do
did.
recall.
I did,
So did
man.
I.
Well, you
I hair down to
both
my butt, and
I
he
know.
chopped it
I had a man
to
bun,
here.
but like I think the worst thing was like for me it sucked. I like I said, I used to play in bands and stuff, so I had hair down here, keys and stuff. Like
Oh, I
Dimebag Darrell
hated
from
them. I
Pantera,
hated. He
right?
had mohawks. He had to go. I hated them.
I was a rock star for a little bit. If you guys didn't know that,
He
research me
was.
on Google.
He
You'll see
was.
me all over the place looking like an idiot. But
I was
anyway,
a supportive
but,
wife
she
behind the
was.
scenes.
She was. But so she's had her hair, and I cut mine, but obviously
I've
a
had
couple
long
times.
hair my entire
Since
life, just
then.
so you know.
I'm talking. And
The women out there with long hair, they know. Okay, it takes
So
forever
it
to
is.
grow down to your butt. All
and
right.
she prized that. So but anyway, I
Uh-huh.
cut it off.
Yeah.
She lost. I mean, which one was that?
That was
I lost in the.
you lost in the
Health
health
Puffs.
puffs. Yeah, that's right. Because
Health
you
Puffs.
burnt. You can tell
Hey,
that story.
Man
why
bun
you
went bye bye.
lost.
Okay, so I
Watch
So
it.
you raced each other in that one, right?
lunchtime, man. Right? This was awful. This was awful. Horrible time to eat a hot pizza out of the oven, right? So
Yeah.
lunchtime, I'm like, I'm doing emails and all that stuff. I work from home. I want to grab my stuff and go back to my office, and I put the pizza little thing on my plate. Went back, sat down, started doing my emails. Grabbed the pizza. Didn't think. burnt the crap out of the whole top of my mouth. Literally, like there was like multiple layers of skin.
Yeah.
If you guys have burnt your mouth just because you're hungry, you know what I'm talking about.
I
right?
do.
Yeah.
I know.
So a couple bites into the Hell Puffs, no bueno, man. Like there's a point, like you said in the beginning interview, where you decide, is it worth it?
Yeah.
That was not worth
Yeah.
it. And that was the only challenge that I've
Oh.
ever failed.
It was good for me though because I love cheese puffs. You know, like what the Hell Puffs were. And
Yes,
for
but that
him,
did not taste like a normal cheese puff in my
It
opinion.
did not.
Mm.
So
These things to me too, man. Like,
I
not to
struggled.
knock them, Inferno. I love you guys. I do love Inferno Candy.
They were
Company.
hot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Great.
The sample, the thing before they released it, and it was nothing like what I ate.
Yeah, they were really hot. They were.
Get those.
I mean,
though.
I
Inferno,
struggled.
Inferno
But
Candy
I was
Company
determined not to
.com.
lose at that point
Get it.
because I was like, no, I'm cutting that man bun. I hate it. I'm tired of seeing
I was mad,
it.
but she lost her hair, and
And then, yeah,
and
a
sour
couple
one,
months
the
later.
sour one. The same thing from
What
Inferno
was,
Candy
yeah,
Company. It was
Inferno
the
Candy. One of their
it was hot and sour. That's what it
suckers.
was.
Oh, I can't remember what it was called.
3 years later, we
Yeah,
don't
it was
remember
one of their
anything
like
we did.
super sours, and I should have known
She can't
because
do
I
sour.
don't do sour stuff. I don't. I've never been like a Warhead Crybaby. You remember those Crybaby gums like
Yes.
back in the
Yes.
day? Warheads. I was
Yeah,
never.
Beth-
I should have known better.
Beth had a
but-
meltdown on those. Yeah, on the meltdown when
I lost, and unfortunately, that's when he got the payback.
numbskulls.
Numbskulls. That's what it was called.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was yeah.
And
Sunny,
he cut
thank you.
my hair. So it was really painful to watch. He had to edit that video because
Yes.
I couldn't even watch it back. Oh, I was so mad. There's a point in the
Oh
video
no!
where
No!
you
Wait!
can
Hold
tell
on!
I
Hold
was
on!
mad.
Hold on! I'm gonna put the
It
hand
felt
over.
like he cut it like
No,
up to
wait,
here. I'm like,
wait.
oh my god.
When we were editing the video, when she cut my hair,
Oh wow.
but it okay. She slowed it. You're like these monitors back there. You see those? Okay, I have studio monitors and subs and stuff right here. Here's where I do my editing. This is my office right here.
Right.
She
Right.
slowed it, and she's like,
That's this.
I almost cried, dude.
Yeah. It takes a while.
That is-
But it was fun.
But
It was fun.
We need to bring back the his or her series because I was gonna make him.
Oh, it is.
I was
It is, honey.
Wait, well, we moved now, but
San
before
Diego.
we were living in a subdivision where he had to mow with a push mower, and the next one was gonna make him mow the lawn in a tutu
Oh
in
yes.
front of the neighborhood.
That,
I would've
that,
done-
that would be an adventure.
Yeah,
for
that
you.
was
Yes.
gonna be the next.
That will definitely change things up. I think that's a great touch to the
It's
children.
it's like if you're gonna make a challenge and we're gonna punish each other,
And you're gonna that's a great idea.
It will be nothing
Oh.
stupid. It's gonna be a big punishment. So
That is
we
such a
do
good
go
idea.
against each other a lot.
Oh yeah. You could become famous doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
He's always beat me, so I'm always gunning to win something.
Oh
Yes.
no.
So let's get into the roots of the challenges. Let's talk about each of yours one at a time. First challenges that ever really pushed your limits. Let's talk about that. It doesn't have to be League of Fire. It can be anything over your years that
Oh.
really tested you.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it was Defeat Debug. Again with Inferno Candy Company.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're not a part of League of Fire.
I know
stuff.
they should.
I know.
They need to get a part of them.
Yeah.
They're a
I
really
put
tough
them
challenge.
together. So like all Matt, Sheehan, if you guys are watching, InfernoCandyCompany.com. Texas based, man, Texas. But yeah, bugs, dude. So it's 3 bars. They're like 9 million.
No.
I think 5 to 9 million skull. I forget. each.
Green inside.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The scorpions, the mealworms, and crickets.
Crickets,
yeah.
yeah.
What was the hardest? Mental. Like physically,
It
no.
was.
Mental, yes, because it was the burn and the bug thing.
Mhm.
If you watch that video back, I gagged several times, just mentally trying to do it. The burn too, like my
Yeah.
whole head was vibrating. Just
Right.
Oh.
So it was hardcore, man. That was my worst challenge.
Right.
What was yours?
Okay. Well, I immediately know what my first challenge was because
Worst.
my worst challenge.
First worst one that really
my
pushed
first
you.
worst. My
okay.
first worst. Yes. Because I still have nightmares about it, and it was also my first experience with the cap cramps as well.
Oh, this is a good one. Here, I'm
That's
gonna-
good because I was gonna get into that question next. So roll right into it. Yes.
Because for those of you that know about cat cramps, I'm sure you can relate to what I'm going to talk about. So with these challenges, Ryan bringing me in, I got a little overconfident of myself, and I'm like, oh, I can do the tube of terror, and I've never eaten
Oh,
a reaper or done
goodness.
anything else. And it's what is the tube of terror? Like 13 million
Yeah,
spelled
it's
out.
up there.
I think it's something like that. It has the cat crystals on it, and I had no problem eating them. It was fine. The challenge itself was not the problem. It was the aftermath because I didn't purge, so it went, and I didn't know at the time to purge. When you need to. So I got my first experience of the cat cramps, and I'm telling you, I thought I was going to die. I was in the bathroom, and Ryan normally checks on me if I've been in there for a while. Like, are you okay, honey? And he didn't this time. And I wish he would have, because
It's kind of funny.
it is a funny story because we were living in a
There it
house that had this really high toilet. My feet dangled on this toilet.
She's short. She's 5 foot.
So I'm sitting there, and when you get the cat cramps, you start to profusely sweat.
Oh
right?
yeah, you can feel it all
Your
over.
body says everything and
Everything
anything is
has
going to
to
come.
come up. So I'm
Yes.
sitting on the toilet. I'm holding the trash can, and then we have a stack of magazines beside, and it was People magazine. It was featuring, I think, one of the JFK people that died in a plane crash. I can't remember which one. Don't judge me.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know my history. But anyway.
That would be Robert.
I'm just sitting there like
No, I'm
fanning
saying, no,
myself
Robert
with a
was
magazine,
assassinated.
holding
He
the
was
trash
son.
can. I'm sliding down on the toilet because I'm profusely sweating. So at this point, I thought I was gonna fall into the toilet. I didn't know if I had to piss, shit, or puke. I'm
Right.
dying. Excuse my language,
No,
but
no,
it's
fine.
true.
Yep.
And I thought, I'm gonna go down. They're gonna find me in the bathroom like this. I'm gonna be dead. And at least, the JFK dude went down with dignity and a plane
JFK
crash.
dude.
Right. Well, when
Robert
they find you in the
too.
bathroom like that, they don't think that you did a spicy challenge. They think you're on drugs.
Yes.
I used to work in
It's
EMS.
true.
I was a firefighter. I know.
I walk out of the bathroom and I'm just
I used to- no,
drenched.
here's the
And
funny
Ryan
thing.
turns around. He's like, "Are you okay? What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Where were you?
I was
How did
responding to
I
YouTube
thought I was
comments.
gonna die. What the hell just happened?" He's like, "Oh, that was the cat cramps. It's no big deal."
Welcome to the club. Is what I said
Right.
to her.
Welcome to the club.
I used to work in EMS and fire for years, and I remember running on somebody that had cat cramps,
Oh.
and I didn't I ate spicy stuff, but I didn't do it how I do it now.
Right. Right.
And I thought, on
I
hand to God,
snorted.
man, I didn't mean to stereotype
Snort whatever.
said person. I thought they were withdrawing from drugs or something.
Absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
I
sure.
didn't know. I'm like, holy crap, that looks like that sucks, but it looks like,
Oh, cat
but-
cramps. They'll
oh
get
my
you, man.
Lord, they
I'm
suck.
sure
But yeah, she
everybody-
slipped off the toilet. I heard her hit the floor. I came in.
Everyone
I'm
has
like,
their own
it was good stuff.
Yeah.
What was so did your wife eat the spicy?
She recently started with I was probably a year into it before but yeah, she joins me on some, you can catch some on my YouTube as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out your YouTube while I'm doing this for you.
It's all good. But yeah, she started joining me, and here's why. A lot of her family, she's from Erie, Pennsylvania originally, up right off the lake.
Right. Good old Erie,
And-
man. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's a good town. I like that town.
So she her family, she's a very large family, was like, well, let's compare it to something. They always see me doing it.
Yeah.
Some of them I struggled with, but I still made it through. Some of them I made look easy. She's like, well, let's see somebody that might be normal. And she is everything but normal, which we found out through some of the challenges and pushing herself. But
Right.
that's where I was
Right.
going to agree with Lee and say, yes, females, I think, have a higher pain tolerance and
Mhm.
willingness to push themselves.
It's true.
you
It is
know.
true. Yep.
But
I
I've
don't know.
also heard that the cat cramps are very comparable
To
to
what?
the birthing cramps.
Right.
Yeah,
I used to work in
I can see
EMS,
that.
and
I could definitely see
I
that.
never felt them, obviously, because I'm not a
Yeah.
woman. But man, I've almost delivered a couple babies.
Yeah.
When I worked at EMS, and 4 of our children. We have 4
Oh,
children
yeah.
together, so I've been there for all that. I know all that. Yeah, they definitely
It's
do have an edge. They
It
have an edge,
does.
but I will say that, man, I'm gonna beast up in this, and I'm
Yes,
sorry.
you got to.
You,
You
we
have
have
to.
4 kids, all 4 of our kids naturally, and that's
Nice.
something that
Sure.
is
Excellent.
Yeah.
very, hats off. You're going down.
So, have either of you two done live chili pepper eating contests before? Either of you two?
Not the live
well,
ones we can't talk about right now.
Yeah,
And stuff.
can't
There's
talk
stuff we
about
can't
it
really.
yet.
Oh no,
There's
yeah. I was just
You guys will see
There's
here in
some
a few
stuff.
months.
There's some stuff that's coming up. We can say that you'll see. Trying to think of how we can talk about that.
I know.
But it's gonna be cool, man. It's something with the pepper community.
It is.
And you're gonna see like everyone coming together for something that's.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be more chances, so I can say, for everyone to be a part of this, not just the people that are going to
Yep.
be. And that's about all I can say.
So we can't give away a lot of details yet, but we can say that the chili competition coming up in California is not going to be our first rodeo.
nice.
You guys know I have a world record, so
Yes, I was going to touch on that next. But before we do get into that,
I did.
each of you quickly, what is your favorite pod that you've eaten and why?
The pod.
Favorite pods, man. I love white pods. I don't care what it is, whether it's a white ghost, a white reaper, white scorpions. I love the white pods. They go so well. I'm a dessert person. I'm a girl. I love fruit desserts.
They're
and
great
they
with
go
yogurt
so well.
and stuff.
Fruit yogurt parfait, fruit and pepper parfait is what I call it.
I didn't thought about that. That sounds like
the
good.
white ones are
freaking love
weaker. The white ones are weaker.
They are. You know what?
There are some great dessert sauces that would go great with that too. I'm sure.
They're awesome. Like I'm a
They're
sauce
weaker.
maker too. I love.
Maybe they are weaker.
They're weaker.
I don't know.
They are weaker.
They're really good though.
Always are, but they're tasty. They're a neutral pod.
Yeah.
Sure. You want to get that flavor. I'm a flavor person too.
I'm for me, like I'm the kitchen guru around the house. I'm the guy that makes everything.
I love scorpion pods though. I mean, if I could pick a pod, it would be any pepper.
Scorpion.
I love scorpion peppers. I just love the sting, the linger that it gives you for like a half hour after. I just love the aftermath of the sting.
Mine's that's a hard one. Gosh, how do you like? It's like picking your favorite child for pods.
Yeah, I know. I was just curious.
I'm partial to oh gosh, man! Like I really love peach reapers. Like
Yes,
the Cali reapers.
Those are so hot.
I love them. They're hot, but
They're
they're not real like overpowering floral like chocolate pods are.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of chocolate pods.
Chocolate pods and mustard pods are always like so bitter.
But 7 Pot Primos, I love those, and the Reaper too. So
yeah,
they're both
Reapers.
When I really want to burn my butt off, I like putting the Reapers and the Primos there, and they are controversial to each other for whatever reason, because we're gonna have controversies. And,
they're both,
but no,
do what they're meant to do.
They're both very hot peppers, and I think in the different climates and things like that, and how you grow them is going to dictate always on how hot a pepper is. But those are my 2 favorite hottest peppers by far: the Primo and the Reaper.
I agree.
But I prefer the Peach Reaper over the Red Reaper.
Yeah, I do. I would agree.
So Ryan, you are a League of Fire champion.
Yes, sir.
World record holder in which challenge?
The you got to be kidding me. I ate 7 of them.
Which again, you see more here.
I hope. Hopefully that comes.
And you held another record for a very short period of time. Yes.
Yeah. He actually held the record for several months.
Okay. I wasn't sure how quickly that
release challenge. So technically, I was the first person to have a record for a release challenge because
3 months.
We're not allowed to talk about production, but
right.
But it was awesome, man. Like it was such a great experience, and you guys are all going to get a chance to see all that. And man, League of Fire. I love you guys, man.
I know. I love
Great organization, and that's where we're rolling right into now. So go ahead and
It's
speak.
amazing, man. It's like
Yep,
like
Shahina and Paul and Matt over
like
there,
everybody over
and
there.
Jiff. I mean, there's so many people behind the scenes. They all do an amazing job, and they all care about the community just as we do. And I love to see all the new challenges being added to the League of Fire. And
There's so much
it's
coming.
it's a community of people
This is
that
only-
come together for
this
the,
is
rain-
only
the
the
same
beginning.
reason. For
And
the love.
now the challenges reach everybody's level. There
Yep.
are challenges that some people consider beginner, and they can build
Right.
up to the real tough challenges. And you
Yes.
know what a lot of people might not understand is the points are based on challenge difficulty and aftermath.
That's
So
true.
that all ties in together. If you see something with a lot of points, expect it to possibly be
Gonna-
tough.
Yeah,
It's
when
gonna-
you see a piece of gum
But-
is 15 points, you're like,
Yeah.
a piece of gum is 13
13.
points,
What
and
gum?
most of the
13.
average
What's
challenge
13?
of the average points is like 2 to
There's
3.
nothing
Yeah, you're like,
13.
it's not. I
6.
thought it was. Was it?
It's like 6, but that's still a lot.
We're not getting 13. Well,
She's
that's
just gonna
so
eat
lot.
multiples thereof. Is what
Maybe
she's
Yeah.
that's why I've got 13 in my head.
If you guys aren't doing anything tomorrow night, not to cut Jake, but can we promo this?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing.
We're gonna be doing this
tomorrow.
live with Katie Pretty Man from Beyond Seattle Eats.
Oh, great lady too. She was one of my first. She was
6
one of my
o'clock
first
last night.
interviews I ever did with the Outside the Fires.
I saw that.
Really?
I saw that
Oh.
earlier, man. We love Katie.
That's awesome.
We got a
She's
chance
so
to meet
humble.
her
Yeah.
back in December, and
She's
her
just
her
laid
husband
back.
Blake. Man, that dude is so cool, dude.
They are
like-
people that, you know, when you meet somebody and you feel like you've just known them forever.
It's like everybody in
That's
the
how
chili
they are.
community. That's
That
that's
is
feeling
how-
what I
yeah,
get. Like
that's
when I met you, Jay, like I was like, you were like we talk to each other. but
It's
it was
like we know each other, and really, our interactions before that were fairly infrequent because
Yeah.
we were just kind of getting to know each other,
It's,
you know.
Yeah.
But it was easy. It was real
Yeah.
easy.
it's easy, man. It is, and it's
Yeah.
like it's.
I know.
I mean, it is. It's so like there was something I said back in December was I've never felt so comfortable in a room full of strangers.
And it's so true.
And
It really is.
And back to League of Fire, you know, props to them. They literally put something together that has brought people from the entire
Mhm.
world.
It's
Right.
true.
Literally, the entire world
Yes.
competes in the League of Fire.
It's amazing.
that's
It
why,
is.
yeah. To go back to what I was saying, man, like I played in bands, I worked in EMS, I've done baseball, football, hockey, everything I've ever done, man. This is really mean. But
And we can do it together. We get
that's the
to
best
do
part.
it
I was going to say the
together.
best part is
I
that
mean,
everybody can do it together. Like you were saying, we got
That's
intro challenges
what I
here at the
love.
League of Fire, guys. LeagueofFire.com, check them out. Intro challenges there.
Yeah.
Ginger one, that berry one that got released. That
Yes.
one's-
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of even that the new guy that one that's a little hotter, but it's a good entry level challenge. I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
Not
Yeah.
put it anyway.
I think
As-
people are afraid to try things because they think it's going to be really, and yeah, it probably will be really spicy, but you also kind of have to build your tolerance. If you do like spicy stuff, you kind of do. I mean,
It's a crawl before you walk.
yeah.
And as my wife describes it, it's a very nougaty challenge.
Dude, it's
Yes,
Somebody
awesome.
asked her to describe it. She said it's very nougaty. Like that's
it is.
It is.
Yeah,
The ones I
yeah.
ate in December, like you'll see eventually, they're like stringing almost because they were
Yeah.
so new.
Yeah, but it's so fun to see what people come out with challenges out there. I mean, you've got so many varieties.
I'm excited.
Of challenges.
I'm excited for people to see that day. That was
Yeah.
So you two are both competing in the same challenge together.
Yes.
You are in the
Are we
American.
really competing, Jay?
are.
Are
for
we
the Chili-
really? No,
You
sorry.
are competing in the Road to the America's Belt match.
Right.
And I'm
which
telling you, it
The
is.
winner gets an automatic seat in the very next one.
Yep.
That's right, man. We don't.
So
have to
one
draw.
at a time, tell me why you're going to be the one taking that seat.
Do you want me to go first?
I'll look forward to
It
everything
is
you
truly
say.
no
I'm
holds barred. We are not sitting here, hyping each other up. We are going against each other.
I love it. I love that.
Yeah.
Competition because I'm the person who is always picked last in gym class. I'm the person that never wins, that can't even get a golf ball off the ground, right? But
I
when
was
it comes
captain
to
of the
Pepper, it's
football
different.
team. I
And
was
he
the
was.
winner of
He was
everything.
the first picked. He's that kind of
No.
person.
It's time for her to shine. I
However-
do boost her with this.
I do. spicy stuff. And I just want to go out there and show that you don't have to be a spicy lover of, for so many years. You don't have to be somebody that's, I don't even know what to say. I don't want to say anything bad.
But chili chaser to get to it, man. Like,
yeah.
You're gonna get there.
I want to be one of the
very
underdogs
modest.
that can come out and show
Very
what I can do, I guess.
Okay.
Sure. It's totally different when you eat pods than doing a challenge. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Eat a fresh pod and do a challenge. It's not the same. I can sit here and do challenges all day long, but eating pods is totally different. So my thing though is the stomach, and I'm trying to figure out how to get my stomach to accept the spicy challenges. But we're so opposite on so many different levels that it is game on. I'm in my own mindset. He's in his own mindset, and
there's a wager. All right.
there's we have a hashtag Team Ryan or Team Lee, and it's because of our his or her series.
Sure.
But this is also another one of them. Who do you think is going to win, Ryan, or who do better? I should say, Ryan or. But.
Oh, yeah. Do you think I'm going to give it to you? No, I'm not. No, we talked about it.
He is a sore loser. He would never.
I'm not a
give
sore
up
loser.
a
I am
challenge.
not a sore loser.
Oh yes.
I placed second in PA. Did I get pissy about that at all? I said what?
No.
What did I
yeah,
say? What did I
okay,
say?
you did
What
good.
were my exact words?
You'd be a sore
came
loser
up to me.
against me.
Actually, it's my turn to talk. I'll tell you what she said. She came up to me and she goes, "You almost had it. If you just would have swallowed, you would have won. You would have won." And I just looked at her and I went, "It's not about winning. It's about being a part of it." And she just looked at me like I was stupid.
I know. I'm like,
so
what?
first and foremost, I just want to say that I'm very grateful and humbled to be a part of said event here in San Diego coming up. So thank you, League of Fire, again for having us a part of it. But your butt's going down, honey. Like we've talked about it. Like I said, I got to block her out in a competition like this, Jay. I got to look forward, and I will look left or right. I always look forward when I do things. And
I was going to ask, would you rather sit right next to her or be like at the opposite end of the table?
I don't know. I would prefer she'd be away from me.
Yeah. And then, because what they'll do is as people leave, they'll move you closer and closer.
I know, right?
I have thought about that too.
Hold on. I'm talking. I'm not going to bow. But we looked at each other and said it. It's like it's the best man or woman at that point, and it's going to suck if I win, but you're going down. I'm not going to bow. I'm not bowing. I love everyone. I really do, and I almost know everyone personally that's on our content, on our road contest. People and contestants. There we go. I'm tired. I'm so jet lagged. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're people, they're contestants, they're friends, they're everything.
They're like family, man. Yeah, they're like family, man. So it's like I'm excited to see some of them again. Really excited to meet a few of them too that I've never got to meet yet. But yeah, man, I train pods, man. I did 17 pods the other night and I chugged. Didn't puke. It held it for the all night. Right, it's just coming down to the gut, and everyone is watching this right now. Everyone's in this, it. Everyone is up there. We can burn, and we can ride that burn, and it's going to come down to the gut.
Mouth burn.
So,
so quickly, let's touch on that real quick. Let's talk about each of you quickly on your prep. Like, what do you usually do to prepare yourself for whether it be a home challenge or one of these events? What do you guys do?
I have one that I just developed that I can't give away.
Okay, fair enough. No, and that's fine.
It works, and I mean, we talk about this, Jay. Like, what do? We develop these things. It's trial and error. We're
sure.
You can give them the general.
We're Thomas Edison.
Nice. So we're always developing something.
The general. Give them the general.
Matt, I love you, but you're sitting on the same table as me.
Yeah,
I can't wait to interview him. That'll be the most casual interview we ever have.
I'll give you guys a hint. Yeah, I mean, it's saturated fats. That's what it comes down to. When I went to college, I was a science guy. I did biology. Graduated from the Ohio University. The Ohio State University. Yeah, I have a degree in biology. So I went to the math lab, man, like my chemistry lab, dude, and broke it down. I found a saturated fat that works. So saturated fats, guys. That's
and you both use the same prep, I assume.
No, we don't.
No.
actually don't because everybody.
It works for me. My metabolism works. I
Everybody-
get
Fair enough. Fair enough.
biology, man.
Yep.
Like, that's not going to work for everybody. I can tell you what
It
it
doesn't
is.
work. His doesn't
It'll
work
either
for me.
make you crap yourself.
Oh,
or
nice. That's even
it'll
worse.
balance. That's for me. Where it balances for me. And I've told
Yeah.
somebody else this in December what I do, and it was something I was trying back in December. If you guys remember, we had a conversation out in front of Pucker Butt Pepper Company, and I told you guys, everybody that was there for that non-disclosed filming, what I do. If you remember, here's the secret.
They won't remember.
But
So
she,
my prep is totally different. I used to prep with a lot of starchy foods like mashed potatoes, rice, French fries, pizza,
building the
whatever.
plug.
That was like starchy and fatty. So if you add like, fats to your like pepperoni on a pizza and things like that. I have gotten on the keto diet. I tend to go, on and off keto diet. I've been on it for a couple months now. So I've been prepping a little bit differently with salads and cheeses and meats and things like that. And it really hasn't been the best.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's honestly probably helped me because that's always my problem is the stomach. So I feel like it's actually helping me train my stomach to deal with all the spiciness than to just try to get it out. So
You remember the
for
other day?
prep for me, I just got to train my body to deal with it because there really is no prep when you're on the keto diet.
It's like the other day. Oh,
What is, while we're wrapping things up here shortly, so you have a couple fresh pods there. Right before we get into that, what is your quickly remedy for the aftermath? The cramp, the after, what did we just lay on the floor and cry and hope it goes away, or is there something you guys try to do to get through that? If you want to give it away, and that's
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I lay in the shower.
I lay on the floor too. I'm
Does.
a Pisces, so I love water. I always
He
go to water.
does.
yes.
Water
He
heals
lays
me,
on the
man.
floor.
Like I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, for me, I usually, if I can purge, I try to purge.
Yeah, I'm
And
that
then
way too.
after I
she's tougher
purge,
than me.
I
Like,
am. I do
on
not
that-
go
on
for
that
any
end,
relief.
She is tougher. We go
Going
back to
in
that.
for relief, in my opinion, is the worst thing you can do because it's like putting cold water on a burn. And
Yeah.
that, oh my God, as soon as you take it away from the cold water, it freaking hurts, right? And you have to go through that burn to stop the pain. It's the same thing with a pepper burn. You just got to ride the
She
burnout.
likes
Do
it.
not
She's
go in for
sadistic,
milk.
man.
Do not go in for ice cream. That's what we're here for. It's just get over the burn.
I use those as a way to get it up. Actually, that's
Yeah.
how I help my stomach get rid of it.
Yep. And you have to eat something afterwards.
Yes.
My thing is bread. I mean, of course, I
I'll
can't
give a
really have
secret.
bread now, but
You guys
eat
want a
bread
secret?
after the fact to
We're all about secrets.
left in there.
I'll give you guys a secret.
We got some fresh.
I won't give you
pods.
what I use for my prep, but I'll give you something that helps for the after.
Have to explain the cup.
And this is
when
something
you're
I
done.
feel that I'm sorry, I didn't catch up. This is something I feel I need to tell everybody that's a pepper guy or girl.
Pepper people,
Pepper people.
chili head,
Limeade.
limeade. Mhm.
Lime. Okay.
The acidicness
I've
of
heard
it.
lime is better than lemon.
I'll give you that one in my science, my
No.
chemistry lab.
So I noticed the citrusy stuff does work very, because people were like pineapples, use pineapple juice, and it works.
Yeah.
But
it works with more
It does
sugar.
a
There's
little
more
bit.
sugar.
Yeah,
in
there's a
pineapple
lot of
than
sugar,
it
right?
is. So lime has I think one of the highest, if I remember, acidic.
Citric
Yeah.
acid.
So it
Yeah.
breaks it down better. It's after things.
It
Before
is. It's just
before
the
are
burn.
saturated fats.
You
What you
gotta
want to
get
do
over
is
the burn.
you got to remember capsaicin is an oil itself.
Yes.
Not to
So-
get away too much. So
While
oils-
we eat these pods, it'll be your time for a free plug and where we can see more of you.
yes, sir. I
So
love it. I love it. What are you gonna eat, honey?
So
Christian.
just real quick, you can't see it, but this fancy glass here
Was
was made by let me see, can I get it? Oh, wait, if I can get my angle right.
In your hand
You
behind
can-
today's adventure.
See
I
today's
see it on there. Yeah.
etched in the glass. That was made by Mrs. Scoville Unit.
one of our best
It
friends
is
in
our
this entire
favorite
world.
glass. We use
love you
it for
guys.
so many. I treasure these. Nobody's allowed to use them
Sorry.
except us.
Anyway,
So they are carrying our little pods. We've got a combination
Little.
of pods here. We've got like a
Oh.
mustard reaper.
oh,
Oops,
you're bouncing my.
sorry. I've got a peach ghost here. We've got all kinds of pods. We've been getting them to train on. We've got a 7-pot primo, a little scorpion, a peach scorpion. I love the peach scorpions, by the way. Some gnarly looking peppers
That
too.
big
just,
mama monsters right there. dude.
Yeah, I'm not partial on the green pods. I'm gonna go.
Neither am I, so that's why I'm eating this one. So
I'm gonna go with the peach ghost.
Awesome.
And I gotta pull off the little these stupid nails.
man, that is blow all hell out.
And again, where can we see more of you and a free plug?
Yeah, check us out at Today's Adventure Riley, RYLEE.
Yep, Riley.
Instagram,
Yep,
Facebook,
Facebook, YouTube.
Beautiful.
Fresh Jewel.
Crunchy.
You like fresh pods, Jay?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes I know they're hard to find though. They really
They are. They are.
especially
And then,
now
and then when you get them, you got to get into them. And then sometimes you're just
because
not
they
ready.
go back quick.
Well, it depends on you. Like,
Yeah,
we have use paper towels help, and then put them in the refrigerator inside boxes, cardboard boxes with paper
Yep.
towels wrapped around.
or
them.
napkin.
That'll help. It keeps the moisture off, and which will prolong the life of your peppers in the refrigerator. Put them in the refrigerator though. So there's one.
All right, final thoughts. Either of you, quickly, final thoughts.
Yeah, buddy. I want to say I want to thank you guys all, League of Fire, Casey J, for having us on, man. You hosting everybody, dude. You rock, and I want to see your butt next year on that table with
Yeah.
us. Bro. Thank you guys. We love you all. I'm gonna win. You guys are all
No,
gonna
I'm
lose it
gonna
on the
win.
table, and I'll
I'm
see you
gonna
guys
win.
in the next title match.
Awesome.
you.
We'll see you guys soon. We appreciate your time. Well, there you have it. Today's adventure. What a wonderful interview that was. That was so exciting. I love getting to know people. I love doing this format. It's a lot of fun. So if you'd like to see more of these, please subscribe. YouTube, Crazy J. It's like spelled right here. I'm on Facebook too, a very public profile. I want people to know who I am because I want people to know who these people are as well. We're a loving community and we care about everybody. I'm Crazy J. I do things the crazy way. I love you all. I hope to see you again soon. Stay crazy, my friends.